Right, welcome back everybody. 19 minutes before we say shop shop to you here on Morning Live and broadcasting from Knysna. It's been such an interesting morning for me. I hope for you as well. I hope that you've been learning a lot about this area and sort of just having a look back at 4 weeks ago today. It was exactly 4 weeks ago today, a month ago, that those fires were ravaging this area. I mean, it was just quite surreal actually. Flooding in Cape Town, all resources going there, worrying about the storms that were pounding the Cape, and then suddenly these fires break out here, and it was just an incredible story to watch and witness. But to live through it is a completely different story, and I've been listening to the personal journeys and stories of those that live in this area and how they've been trying to get over it. Well, we've actually come up, I mean really, we've been moving around during this broadcast. I hope you've been noticing it. We're standing on top of the roof of a paddle cruiser. I mean, I've stood in strange places before, but this is one of the stranger ones where I'm standing on the roof of a paddle cruiser this morning, and it's South Africa's only paddle-driven vessel, believe it or not, and it's offering a unique and unforgettable experience in this beautiful Knysna Lagoon that we're at. It's hugely popular with tourists, with plenty on offer. But of course, to talk a little bit more about this and how it's operating and how things are going during this time, I've got Gary Lavery, who's the operations manager of this paddle cruiser. Thank you for bringing us up onto the roof. I mean, I'm too scared to step, but it's fine. Good to have you.
Hello, Leon. Good morning, and once again, welcome to us this morning.
Yeah, thank you so very much. Talk to me about this. And we've got a paddle cruiser. It's a beautiful vessel I've been looking at from far, but now I'm on the roof.
Yes, I think the viewers have seen it all morning while you've been broadcasting off our jetty. The paddle cruiser is the biggest vessel on the Knysna Lagoon. And she's one of our most beautiful vessels that we've got here. Yeah. She's been floating since 2002 in the lagoon, and she was built by Two Oceans Marine down in Cape Town.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, it's great to see that she's still around. She wasn't hurt or harmed or affected by these fires at all.
No, luckily things around the lagoon were okay. There's a lot of water around us.
Yes, exactly.
That's what we needed on the day of the fire, and thankfully our vessels on the lagoon were saved. Yeah. And in our company we've got 5 vessels that we use for tourists to take them around, and thankfully for that we can still operate and give people a bit of an activity. Yeah. If they come and visit us in this town.
The biggest problem, however, and let's talk about that, because what this primarily does is it offers visitors and tourists the opportunity to go across the lagoon and go and visit. What is it that it's visiting? Because unfortunately at the moment that has completely been destroyed. Talk to me about that.
Yes, yeah. Our company, the Featherbed company, also owns the nature reserve on the western headland, Featherbed, and that was completely destroyed in the fire. But what we used to do is take people over there and in the beautiful pristine coastal forests show them a tour and spend some time over there, and obviously that's been taken away from us. But we still have the boats that are cruising up and down, and in the future we're going to rebuild Featherbed. We've got plans in place to rebuild the structure. We want to try and get our guests involved in coming over and getting the vegetation regrowing, and get them involved in perhaps planting a tree or sowing some seeds, and getting things back to what it's, I don't know if it'll be what it used to be, but definitely making it as beautiful as we possibly can. Yeah, well, it's creating a different future. That's what it's all about. It's about coming here, rebuilding Knysna. It's about rising again. Just finally, on a closing note, how's it been ever since the fires? I mean, I imagine tourism, has it taken quite a hammering? Are people still coming and visiting? No, not at all. Whether it's good or bad, we're in the middle of winter. Yeah. Now, people in Knysna will know that winter is always a very, very quiet time for us. That's why we have the Knysna Oyster Festival. Yeah. They say it's the best 10 days of winter, and it's to bring people from all over South Africa to bring commercial activities into this town, spend some money, and in the middle of winter to make things happen. So what we want is we want people to even come to Knysna, even with all the devastation around us. We're still functioning, we're going well. It hasn't affected tourism in any way at the moment, because we're in our off season. Yeah. And what we're trying to do is restructure, redevelop, and once summer comes around, try and get things organised so that the tourists can come and see how beautiful our town is.
Excellent. Well, Gary, good luck. Thanks so much for talking to us here on the programme. And I believe you're moving into a new place today because yours was also destroyed in the fire. So good luck. I hope it goes well.
Everything's going to be brilliant. Thanks a lot.
I'm so glad. Thank you very, very much, Gary. All right, Gary Lavery is the operations manager here at the paddle cruiser. We're going to take a quick break. We've got a lot more for you after this. Stay tuned.